Arguably one of the poorest renovated mission grounds along California's Camino Real, Mission San Miguel was once the reputed wealthiest. Founded in 1797, the mission property skirts Interstate 101 inside a town best recognized for still operating oil derricks. During the Mexican occupation of California, then called Alta California, Governor Pio Pico decided to sell and convert the majority of missions within the state. Pio Pico was known for his disfigured face and excessively poor business prowess. Once one of the wealthiest state landowners, he exchanged half of the San Fernando Valley to finance his namesake hotel in downtown Los Angeles. He died broke, arrogantly proud, and depended upon his daughter's modest estate that he'd once gifted her. Mission San Miguel was secularized in 1836 and 10 years later sold to William Reed for a paltry $250. It was the last mission sold, and 3 days afterwards a band of soldiers invaded Monterey, staking Alta California as a fresh American territorial possession. He did distance himself from politics and opened the mission facility up as a hospitality and accommodation center for prospectors heading to the northern goldfields. Payment was to be made exclusively in gold. His business plan prospered and he accumulated a small fortune rapidly. He was so delighted by his stealth and wealth that he bragged incessantly regarding his earnings. Early December 1848, his boasting met receptive ears. Unfortunately, they were there of a diminutive group of thieves and killers. Reed sealed his fate when he spoke of acquiring so much gold that none of the party was capable of lifting the container of treasure that he'd buried on the grounds. The naive Reed accepted the group's gold payment that day, little realizing its source had come from an earlier robbery and murder of 2 American prospectors. Following an overnight stay, the group departed the mission. They returned afterwards with venomous designs towards acquiring the wealth. Reed did not cooperate with the gang's demand and was brutally slain. Included in the massacre were reportedly a dozen other residents, including his wife. All were buried in a mass grave. The outlaws did not ultimately find the buried treasure or good fortune. They also didn't survive for long afterwards. One was shot to death, another jumped into the ocean and drowned, and the rest were strung by their necks in Santa Barbara after a brief trial. The gold has never been recovered.